Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be doing something a little different. Heading back into the Hearts of Iron achievement guides. Today I'll be playing as Spain, embracing the Anarchists. Anarchism knows no borders here. And we'll win the Civil War, I'll show you how to do that. And I'll be moving on to take on both the Allies and the Axis at the same time. Alright, so we begin. Did a little test a little while ago, just to see if I could get it to work. We'll title this just Anarchist Spain Takes Over. Keep it simple. And we start. Alright, so when you first start, you have a lot of bad. A lot of bad. So, how to start? Well, you have this big tree. This whole left side you ignore, because that's for the monarchy, a little bit of a balance, or for the complete fascism side is on the left here. And then on this side, which is the right side, even though they should be flipped, but yeah, it's fine, it's fine. There is, you can maintain the republic and democracy. You can go down the communist path. There's one where you are, Stalin's little puppet, essentially. Then there's your own communist path. And then here on the left is the anarchist path, where there is no government and everything is just done by councils. Except for they're not a government. Never mind. So we'll start with the Popular Front. That is what we'll start. And we'll control left click, select all the divisions. Group them up, just in this, hold on. Just in this general area. It doesn't matter too much. We'll give them just a random jump. It's fine. And research, do the usual industry stuff. Civil War doesn't kick off for almost a year, so we got time to do this and catch up on our military. Now, as the anarchists, you start off with these two states guaranteed. So I like doing just maxing out military factories there. And you don't have to worry about losing them later on. And you just want guns. Lots of guns. Lots and lots of guns. Because you're going to be fighting with mostly guns. You might have some divisions that use support equipment and artillery, but not a lot. We'll set to 5 speed. Not much else to do, so we just chill. I guess what we could do is group up the Navy. So to do that, you open up this little Navy tab, shift left click, all your fleets, and then when you release the shift, select them all. Right click on this naval port, and hit G to group them all up. Now they're all in one little fleet. And I'll just add on max dockyards to all these ships. I'm not much of a Navy player, so I'm pretty lazy. And I'll assign them to the fleet already made. I like going for this one over this one. Just because you get 5 extra divisions. Numbers are everything. You want more divisions so you can wipe out and expand quickly. Alright, the election event. We have a power struggle. And now what will happen is you and the nationalists will fight for control of your territory. Oh, click here. You also want to always be doing these things. Just one of these things. I like concessions to the left. More political power means I can do more stuff here. Now, I may have made a mistake here, where I did that so I don't have the political power to do one of these two. So that might come to hurt me. We'll find out. And we'll finish off our research speed tech. Oh, come on. Gimme. The strikes are gonna keep on getting suppressed, which is unfortunate. We'll continue down the tree. And I just have to give that. In my last run, they started this second, and we fought over this for quite a while. And they also didn't suppress the strikes as often. So, sometimes the things are chaotic. Finally, we get some political power back. 5%. I just hope I'm still able to complete everything. Let's see. Maybe. We'll see. The most important one, in my opinion, is probably this one along with this one. These two are probably the most. This one's nice because it reduces their division and their population that they get, but you know, these two are also good. Like this one especially. Obtain 80% of the equipment, meaning that the nationalists don't have much. And in my last run, it was, I won't say it was easy, but it was definitely more manageable in that I had this tile and I eventually took this state too. These two states, so their army was split here, up in here, and over here. But I don't think I'm going to get that lucky again. Now they're going after there. Oh, man. Them suppressing the strikes is really killer for me. I might do this one just for quick and easy. Job's done. Oh man, I need political power so bad. Youth trained. Now once we get the weapon cache, we should get the political power to deal with stuff. This is really bad how I'm just sitting here with political power. Really, really bad. But we'll imprison him. And we got our construction. So now we'll work on our infantry. gonna take over those states, I think. There's just not a whole lot I can do at the moment. They're suppressing the strikes again. Eesh. See, what each of these little buttons does is it adds extra time to the military plot, which is good. You want to add extra time. You want to buy time. But I think I might have to restart because I messed up. And contest it immediately instead of just concessions to the left. Yeah, I'm just going to restart. Exit to menu. See, and that's what happens sometimes. Sometimes you gotta restart. Well, last time I didn't need to at all. This time I'm going to, just because it was such a bad start, and I'd rather just redo it, you know? I made a mistake. So, we'll redo everything. Same shenanigans here. Same shenanigans here. Guns. Focus, popular front. Max speed, and go. Okay. So, the main reason why I restarted was because instead of immediately going for concessions to the left, I went to challenge the garrison here. And that was not smart. So now we're going to gather up the Navy again. Oh, I just don't have to deal with it. Add dockyards to all of this, that way they finish. And when they finish, the dockyards automatically get added to the next ship in the queue. You only start out with 4 dockyards, but that's enough to get some ships done. It'll take a long while to get anything done here, so I don't really have to worry about it. Popular front, back to this one. That way we get 10 divisions. Now we're just gonna hoard up political power. Just hoard it up. Stack it up. We'll need a lot. And here are the elections immediately. No! Oh, I misclicked. Damn it. Okay. Round 3. Oh, why did that happen? Oh, because of the event thing. Well, we're gonna try one last time. No matter what, this time. 3rd time's the charm. I only made it to the 21st of February, so not far off. That is just irritating how that happened. Okay. This time I'll be extra careful. The front, back to this, Small things like this that make it a little tedious sometimes. Alright. The Navy up once again. It all up. And I'm not gonna mess with the Navy at the moment. I've done it a few times. So I'll just wait and make sure I get everything done correctly. Then we'll go for it. But my issue is I keep messing up. Because I am a ding dong sometimes. By sometimes I mean a lot. But it's okay. Like that, then we'll get this. More divisions. So we can just swarm in through the gaps in their lines, and we don't have any gaps in our lines. That's probably most important. Alright, so I believe it should come up any minute now. Yep, there it is. Okay. So, we'll click concessions to the left. Alright, we got it. We got it this time. And they're doing a Primo de Rivera speech, which will reduce our stability and our political power, which is annoying. But then we can imprison him, get that stability back, and get a little extra political power. Oh, this is new. I don't think I've ever seen them go after Guadalajara. That's always interesting. But my squabble usually is they have so much political power, You only get 15 from this. Like, hey, how? But, you know, it's fine. This state, I don't really need, because I can just take this over and they're still cut in half. It's just a bigger half here. It's a little better than having them have this whole section and have it all unified. Because normally in the Spanish Civil War, they have, let's see, I think they have, I'm going to suppress the strikes again. They have all of this, and this, and they have all this. That's when you have historical focuses on. But this will not be a historical game. Express the strikes once. We're going to do it again. Ah, but he's going to do this speech again. Dang, dang, dang. Well, it should be fine just because of the amount of political power we're gaining from the strikes. And then I can prison him next time. And we should be a-okay. They can take Seville, they can take this. I don't really care. That doesn't split me at all. What we don't want to have happen is a split. Or a close split. On our side. We want to split them in half, but not yet. And I believe they're going to secure Seville, which is fine. Again, we don't really need it. Dismissal. Alright, we get an extra 10 political power. Our political power gain goes up by 15% because we lost the negative modifier and gained a positive modifier. So now we're raking in some. So now we'll do imprison him. So he stops making those speeches. And look at that, 1.72 per day. So we'll have at least 35 more days than that. That's kind of big. Now, I believe they get this when they complete the northern garrisons. So we'll just keep that down. We don't want that. And we'll do I love dispersed. Factory bomb vulnerability reduced. And when you're fighting the USA, they will make strategic bombers and they will bomb it. So that's what I usually go for. I mean, either way, in either case, between the two, this just gives extra 5% factory output. You get extra retention, you get extra base, so eventually it'll get up to that same 15% bonus. I think that's how it works. And then the retention is how much remains of this bar when you switch or you start something new. Like if I started, I will eventually want to get planes. If I want to get planes, it'll start maybe at 10%, maybe. So we want that to go up. So they challenged it again, so we're just going to keep contesting. We do not want them to take this, because they will have this once they complete the northern garrisons. I'm pretty sure, I'm like 95% sure, so we do not want them to. We'll reassign leader loyalty. And we just keep contesting. See, now they move on to Cordoba. They're done. They're like, nah, we're done. Yep, they do get Salamanca. So, by doing this, we prevent their territories from linking up. And it is a lot of political power just to prevent that, but it's nice because you can catch a lot of their divisions here and just choke them off. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to save up my political power. I could contest this and then leave them with only one state down here. Do I have the political power though? Kind of. Yeah, I should. I should be able to keep on making it. Keep pace with continuing these decisions because these are really, really important to your overall goal. Which is to complete your entire tree. But if you don't, it happens. You know, there's not much you can do about it. Oh, now my political power gain is stalled, so I think I'm just gonna let it go. I challenged it once. I don't think I can challenge it anymore. Unless they stop challenging now. We'll see. I think they have. Right Right now they are only suppressing the strikes, which is interesting. Yep, they're going for one more time. So, I think we keep doing this one. As we need political power to sustain ourselves. This will help, this will help. And then we'll probably do this one. Let's see. Now we'll do this one. Oh, I am a Neanderthal. I am a very big Neanderthal. Well, in a few days, we get the political power needed to finish it out. Okay. Oh, okay. So we're still ahead of them in... No, they are ahead of us. Ooh, that could be bad. That could be deadly in order to get this. This gives a lot of political power and reduces their troops, but I don't know if we're going to get that because I made a slight error, so to speak. Oh no. Well, I said I would finish it out, so I'll finish it out. Oh, uh-oh. I think I might have made a mistake again by challenging it, and they're just going to re-challenge it. Oh, I'm making mistakes all over the place. Well, this ain't it, Chief. We'll keep trying, we'll keep trying. It's okay. At least we'll get some political power now going. And once we complete this one, we'll have an extra 75 to work with. I think I went too early. So they're going to keep that, unfortunately. Well, at least we hold here. And I think the plan will be one solid front line here, and then moving on to the south. Alright, we're back. Had a phone call to take. Now, hopefully, we get through disband the army. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Now we have the political power to make something happen, maybe? We'll try for this still, but I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Do political arrest. Damn, I think his finishes before mine, which is gonna mean that the civil will start before I get the focus off. Oh well, it's fine. It's not gonna be too impactful. We'll get radio going, and we'll get machine tools. I think what I will do now is I will just try and challenge this. That way, just on the off chance I get it to go through, I can have a wrap here, and a wrap here. Hopefully. Dang, I don't think I'm gonna... Oh, that sucks. Move. Oh, it's only 25 days. Maybe. No, I don't think so. No. As soon as that finishes, the Civil War pops off. There it is. Maybe? Huh? What? Huh? Now I'm confused. How did it not go off? Glitch? Potentially? Oh well. That means we got our garrison back there. And it takes 14 days to complete one. So I will do this one, get the majority control back. And I'll have majority control here, so I should, emphasis on should, maintain control of the province. Here it is. Alright. You want to select the bottom option. There are 3 options here. Democracy, communism, and anarchism. So we will do anarchism. Put the speed at 1. We actually got it done. Wow. Okay. The first one that I will do is arm the people, because we want our divisions to be strong. I will pin him down. We will send these guys there. No. Send those guys as well as these guys. All of you will go there. Nope. You 3 there. There as well. All there as well. There. You 2. We'll send one more here. Send one there. Select half onto the purple. We'll select the other 4 onto the green. Now we select our division orders, or our frontline orders. Set them like that. Set them like that. And we'll have you move back a tile. Have you engage here. You push in there. You go around. We're just going to flood. That's the general strategy. Flood, take in as much territory as we can get. We want our front lines to shrink. Pin him down. Send him down, send him down. And then we add leaders onto our, well, generals onto our armies. And we add a marshal on top of that. Okay, so we'll put it at 3 speed, and we want everyone to redeploy rapidly. And accept the Soviet divisions, always. And we'll see if we can take more territory. So we'll pin here, see if we can get a cutoff. And if we can, terrific. If we can't, no biggie. We'll take Cordoba. We'll take here, pin him down, and keep pushing in. We will push here. We'll move in here. Move in here. In. And just like that, we have cut off quite a bit of the Nationalist Spain army. We'll send you here, you there as well. Send him in there. And we're going to hopefully cut off another division. And we're just going to try to keep on bottlenecking them. Make their territories much, much, much smaller. That's the idea. So we'll have you go to there because it'll intercept him. And then, since they can't redeploy, we take Lyon really quickly. And we send him into here. Nope. Oh, nuts. Oh well, it's okay. Then you get this awful modifier where the lines solidify. And all that really means is it's going to be a lot harder to push through. That's it. So, what we gotta do, we just click a little button and it gets rid of it in one state. So we'll start in the north. I think. And in order to get your troops to redeploy quickly, you just Control B, and that's it. Control B, and he speeds. Control B, and he speeds. And we're gonna try to save our little division here. No, I think he's just gonna die. Oh well, that's fine. Alright, so we will stop everyone. Ooh, maybe not, maybe not. Just pin those divisions in place while he moves in to hold it. Alright, I cannot make any headway here anymore, so that's fine. Nothing happening here, which is fine. Unassign these, select them onto there. And they're stuck. Alright, cool. So we have one more encirclement going for us. And which state did I get rid of it? Did I say the north? I did say the north, didn't I? So I should be able to take this state quickly. Oh yeah, first you want to go up to... Ooh, I can't go up to war economy. Huh. Okay. We will go up to partial then. It'll change later anyway. And limited conscription. Most of your advisors go away when you complete one of your future focuses, so you don't want to just keep them. Well, I'm glad I didn't choose the south to push into, because that's where a lot of the volunteers decided to arrive. Divisions without orders. Huh. And we'll attempt to push. The goal is to encircle more. Just keep on encircling. Dang, I lost my division there. But that's okay. Don't really need them. Ooh, can I take this tile? Maybe, maybe. Any opportunity you want to seize. These two just manually attack. See what we can do there. I think we will get pushed back quite a bit, just because of the Spanish volunteers. Or no, the Italian and German volunteers in nationalist Spain. And the Soviets sent their volunteers elsewhere. So there's just not much I can do about that. And then in 61 days we can prepare a new offensive. We want to just keep on pushing. And hopefully I don't have to even deal with this area. Hopefully. But I think I will. It's not looking like things are changing. I'm gonna lose that tile. Maybe this one too. Well, there's no offensive there. It should be good. Same with all of here. Alright, we're able to push in, which is good. And we just keep going. We don't stop. We want to take La Coruña, yeah, and surround their divisions. And then they can't do anything. Then once the north is secure, we can move on to the... I think we'll go to the south. And the Soviets are just having, well, I guess they're moving now, but we used them a little bit ago. Stop pushing in. We took the tile that we wanted. And I have a feeling we'll get pushed back quite a bit. So we'll send you to there. Just to add a little extra support. And you there, yep. Alright, so I think we've cleaned up the north for the most part. Well, the northwest. The northeast is going to be a problem. Until we destroy these divisions. These two. Actually, there's 1, 2, 3, 3 divisions. But 2 pockets, which does take up some... not territory, but time, I guess, to do. Man, this division is just terrible. I don't know why it's fully equipped and everything, but it's just losing. Badly. Badly losing. They got pushed back 1, 2, 3 tiles. Like my dudes. Alright, so now all we need to do is finish off some divisions here. I like how that one's just, you know, sitting there. It's already a nuisance as it is. And look at that. We have most of the north secured, and it's not even 70 days into the war. And that is just how we do it. But we are going to lose in the south, I believe. Maybe we can take this tile too. Are they sending any divisions that way? Doesn't look like it. So, I should probably keep Cordoba. Dang. Okay, we are losing the pockets that we... Alright, there we go. That'll be a little bit better. I don't need manpower. I have 300,000. Oh, we're so close to breaking through on those divisions. We almost have this one dealt with. Like it's about to pop, and pop it goes. All done. I'm gonna have to pull you back from the offensive into here because they are going to press hard. Better artillery, which will be nice. I think I want to train some regular divisions, so that way I have some meat. These just 3 divisions, or 3 battalion divisions. They aren't that great. They will not do that great. They got rid of the offensive here. The debuff here, I should say. But they're still having a hard time pushing, which is good. Just keep pressing. And now we get better construction. More in Valencia, more in Catalonia. Oh, so close. Gonna take forever and a day though. We have 13 more days before we can do our next invasion. Or offensive, I should say. And I think I want to do it here. Big sneeze. Oh yes. We'll also fix our supply issues. Bam. With a click of a button. We now have fixed our logistical issues. Alright, we can afford to lose those 2 tiles. That's fine. I prefer not to, but if it happens, it happens. I'm gonna see if I move a troop there, it'll save the day. You two help try to push there. Oh, we can fall back to this area if need be. Still happens. Yeah, now it's just a waiting game. Waiting for pockets to close. And for another offensive to be able to be pushed. Yep, I'll do here. And in one more day, we'll be able to do it. There we go. Now, after 14 days, we go in. And we'll get trucks. Man, look at all those reds. Oh, now they're green. Good. I will deploy them a lot earlier. And have him reinforce. And redeploy rapidly. Ah yes, that's one down. Very soon. And then here comes the United Front event, where Japan goes after China. Now we'll have some solid frontline units that can be used to hold and maybe even push. Like, they'll actually have stats. Oh, man. In multiple combat, minus 50%. Wow. We'll add these two for a little extra damage. They won't do too much, but they'll help. And now that we have those divisions, they can't really push. Oh. Send those two down south. Since we don't need too much up here. Ooh, we can start pushing. Potentially. And we will add 3 to that area. No, they don't really break through. I need all these to free up ASAP. We're about to break there. Maybe I should have done Sevilla for that offensive. Oh, 65 days, we'll get one more. I'll speed it up. We're doing okay. And we'll add more firepower, or oomph. Hopefully push them out. And yes! A little bit more freed up. And we'll send you down there. In hopes that we can get a push going. Oh, the modifiers from the unplanned offensives is just brutal. Got the means there. Now I do the maximum concession. Add 70 days to this. So that way I have more time to deal with all this stuff. Oh, goodness, yes. Now I'll have more firepower here. I'm surprised that these guys are still fighting, to be honest. Going on for quite a while. Now we've pushed in here. Very nice. Now there's 2 divisions they have, but they are encircled. So they lose a lot of their stats. And deploy these 3. You will be there. And will help push into Western Aragon. Start the offensive, and very soon we'll have some firepower with it. Well, a little bit more. Boom. Not as much as I thought, but it's enough. It's enough to get the winning start. Can I plan an offensive yet? No. 25 more days. Send a division there. Attack. Attack. Don't stop attacking. We want as much damage as possible to this guy. They have so much planes. So that's a problem. Almost there too. Oh, it encompasses these 2 tiles too. Huh. Alright. Good. Alright, maximum concession. We'll do public transport, the extra speed, and we'll start our offensive here. Just all out attack. There's no modifier here or here, which is the most of the territory. I think all that's left is here. It doesn't have it. Which we're not even at yet. So once we get our offensive up in Sevilla, we'll just push. And who knows, we might end the Civil War before the crackdown happens. I don't think it does anything, but that'll be a personal achievement. I think I've done it once before as the nationalists forming the Carlists, which is, it was kind of weird, but it was good. Do I have the order here? No. Apparently I do. So why aren't any attacks going off? Attack, then I guess. Plan the offensive there. Now we're gonna break them. I think we can see that here. Is that we are just everywhere is basically green, besides one spot. But that's fine. Ooh. When does it? Aha. They're also doing it. Wow. So they think they can break through. Well, let's show them why they can't. And we'll get rid of one more. Oh, you always have stuff in stock. Select everyone to be on aggressive mode. Strategic redeploy, because all my troops are faster. And now they just have the one division here. So is the 3 there. 2 now. And I don't think... Well, we pushed our first tile into northeast. Good. Alright, public transport seized. Also seize the gold reserves. A little extra factory output. Oops. And a lot of reduced consumer goods, which means more factories. We're building more factories. Oh, we pushed him in. We're pushing him in now. And as soon as those divisions are ready, we'll just deploy them immediately. Boom. So let's see, how is our gun situation doing? Not well. Okay, we'll stop this here. I'm gonna focus on defense. Nope. You, stop. There. Wait for the extra 8 divisions to come. Go there. Expose the gaps. Oh, you got caught. Oh well, it's fine. Deploy immediately. Have them strategically redeploy. Oh, the main issue is supply at the moment. We will set our planes over southern Iberia just to mitigate their bombing shenanigans. I think the goal will just be to push into Sevilla itself with these divisions. Or maybe we try taking the port here. Perhaps we can. No, I don't think we can. Unfortunately. Ooh, extra soft attack. Maybe now. Maybe. Alrighty, fellas, come on, just kill him. Ooh. Crack. Oh, I lost Bilbao, that's why. Oh, well, if I can encircle them, that would be good. Boom. Alright, gold reserves seized. Now I do believe I only have 71 days, so I can do one more. So we'll do agrarian civilization for further reduced consumer goods needed. Aha! Guys, go over there. Strategically redeploy. And once that is done, we will keep pushing. We will push with them too. And over here is looking good. Now we just need to push. Push with support. And hopefully we can just break in a few places. Hopefully. Ooh, we got them down. You take there, because it's an extra tile. We will start getting better gun tech. Always good to get better gun tech. We just need Sevilla. Once we get it, we'll be good to go. Construction up, more gun tech. Because I do believe we will still have to deal with the government crackdown. I don't think that goes away. Just try to push Seville. Just try. Right, we're diverting from Cadiz to try to push Sevilla. We really need... I think we really need that in order to finish it off. And just look at the damage here. They got nothing. There is nothing they can do. We're going to be short on guns for sure. But the Soviets will send us some. Very nice of the Soviets. Considering that neither of us really like each other. Right, we will have them go there, because that's a trick to get around that, and then it'll pin them in place. Those are pinned in place. Those are as well. So now we just need to break through, and there we go. There it is. Maybe? Did we get the capitulation? Oh, they're so close. They're on the verge. I think we actually do need Cadiz. Oh, man. Well, we still have another 35 days to take Cadiz, which I think we can make it. Fingers crossed. So now, once this completes, the Civil War essentially launches. There it is. There it is. Okay. So now, we will set a fallback line so that way none of these troops get caught. Now we'll force feed it. And just like that, we've essentially won. Now all that needs to be done is to beat up the Democrats and Communists. And we keep saving up political power. Boom. Yep, also, you don't want to increase your stability as the Anarchists because you will always be at 0. Always. There's no point. Don't do it. If you're thinking about it, just don't do it. There's no point. You won't get anywhere with it. I need to set up my garrisons to be... Oh, okay. Alright, cavalry. You lose your... There it is. Okay. So now it is like this. Huh. Okay. So set up you guys to be over here, I guess. And set up the rest. Now here's what I like doing. You hold shift after you press the frontline button on your field marshal, shift, and then left click. And then it will just evenly distribute out all of your troops that are on the order. So we'll put on her, we'll put on him, and then we start moving on. We got the extra recruitable population because we lost a lot. And we will select everyone to strategically redeploy again. Division recovery rate, which is always nice. And now we just push. I think we start offensive in Cordoba. I have so many troops. We'll set it on balanced though. So these guys can be aggressive. They don't have much opposition. And they get the Soviet tanks. Okay, so you guys will be... Okay, you guys are balanced still. Take Granada here. And circle them. Alright, just kill them, please. Wait a minute. No, you stop. You stop. Stop. Stop right there. Okay. And push. Just keep pushing. Take La Coruna, take Vigo. This is essentially the same war that you just fought with the Nationalists. But, you know, it works. It's fine. We'll be able to win this in no time. You just do similar strategies, get the encirclements, split their armies, capture the victory points, get rid of their supply hubs, and they won't be able to do much. Like I said, just get the encirclements. Maybe I can take Sevilla and Cadiz, perhaps. I think so. I think they just left it free. Okay then. Maybe I can take Cordoba too. No, not Cordoba. Still. Maybe I capitulate when I take that over? Perhaps. Let me try again. Sneak, 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 sneak. Oop, maybe. Oh, they're so close. They're on the verge. They're on the tip. I think I might need Cuidad. Unfortunately. But that's not the end of the world. Set up a front order there. And there we go. This is so messy. But we're making it work. Oh yes, we get a infantry genius because we are the anarchists. And that is... woo, woo. You can't get much better than an infantry genius. They're just amazing. Now we'll get Cass. And in getting that infantry genius, our troops should just be able to steamroll through. I think I will get a logistics company. Knowing when to use them might be an issue, but it should be okay. Alright, we split them in two. Get the offensive there, that way I can take Ciudad. I have Salamanca. Oh, the Balearic Islands. I almost forgot about those. Alright, we'll unassign you. And we'll have... Can I not naval invade? Really? Why can't I do it? Do I not have the tech for it? Oh, I do. Okay, there it goes. And we'll group up the fleets. Enable invasion support. And whenever it's ready, it will just pop off. And then they should capitulate. Easy. But I mean, now with the infantry genius, they just rip a lot of their troops. And they just don't have the divisions to deal with me. Boom. Gone. Goodbye. Goodbye. Alright. Which is the better one here? More well-rounded. But you have better offensive stats, and that is exactly what we want. Now, we will intimidate Portugal. Essentially. No, we don't want one. We just want to keep on sending out troops. Actually, here's what I'll do. I will actually put him back. Take this order. Shift click here. Marshal. And then slap them on the martial order. And have you guys return to port. And have the rest of our fleet come back. Job's done. Better factory output is definitely needed. do believe a lot of my territory becomes non-course. Actually, not too much. These three, and those two. Not too bad. I can deal with that. Yeah, like I said, just don't even bother with stability. Minus 1% every week. And then I think this makes it go down further. Yeah, minus 2%. There's really no point with stability. Bulgaria approaches the German Reich. As it does. I think the plan will be to let France fall, and then go after Vichy France. Maybe. And what I'll do is Bear the Torch, Threats Abound, Portuguese Anarchism, and this. And then I'll work on research slots, I think. Well, I'll do, yes, go down to here, and then, yeah, maintain the fire, this, the way of warfare, torchbearers of tomorrow, maybe? Faith in the cause, militarize the people. Which is the one? Ah, this one, okay. Never mind, on this. That's, yeah. New way of warfare, torchbearers, well, I do need this then. Because I'll need this. Goodness. Oh. We'll make it work. We'll make it work, and everything will be fine. But yeah, that's essentially how you win the Civil War. And now the game is your sandbox, really. You can do whatever you want. And it should work, for the most part. Don't want to declare war on everybody at once, and then just flop. But now if you had successfully won as the Anarchists, you get, where is it? Where is it? It's something like, well, I didn't vote for you. Yep, win the Civil War as the Anarchists. And that's what we got. And now there are some other things you can get, like I believe occupying or getting Gibraltar back. You can get that one. As Spain specific focuses go, I think that's it for the Anarchists. But as Spain in general, you can also get this spy focus. You can make a road from Gibraltar to Singapore. You can get 5 spies and stage 5 coups against other nations. That's a pain. I've tried. I don't like it. And yeah. I think you can get this, but I'm not sure how to get bikes as Spain. And we will go for the Social Revolutionary, the extra political power, and War Sport. War Sport is always fantastic to have. Alright, our guns are really good. Well, now we will start on settling factories. Just to get some more fire going. We did almost bear the torch, move the autonomous states, which is very good for us. And we get a new economic law, which is very nice. We do lose all our stability, but we did get an extra 5% recruitable population. We'll have enough manpower to last forever, essentially. But look at this, 15% only, so that's in between war economy and total war. Extra max factories, efficiency retention, which is nice. You do lose some of your cap, and you do lose growth and research speed. All downsides, but you get an extra 70% dock or factory output and dockyard output. You lose 20% resistance, and you get 30% military factory speed and 15% civilian factory construction speed. So it's got its ups and downs for sure. I think overall it gives a bigger boost than it takes. Oops, no. Especially the reduced resistance. That is very nice. You do not really have to invest in military police or anything like that to keep your resistance low. It's already got the minus 20%. So what would have been 30% here is now 10%. And so you'll need less garrisons. Less equipment for garrisons, less attention to your garrisons to make sure that they're A-okay. All that good stuff. Now I always keep on civilian oversight, personally. Just because you gain the most amount of compliance, which means over enough amount of time, you'll have this as well. You won't need as many garrisons because there won't be as much resistance. Eventually, over time. Also good for making collaboration governments, if you want to. I typically don't. Especially as the Anarchists, because eventually you can make everything your core. As long as you control it and have high compliance. Which is amazing. There is one for the Carlists that you could go down for the Carlist path. And he gives some pretty good stuff, but I think you have to form the Carlists for him to be available. It's essentially you get, I forget the specifics, but you get an extra 0.05% compliance growth speed. So this goes from 0.075% to 0.08, which I like that. That's just my personal opinion. I think it's neat. And now we do Portuguese anarchism. I'm pretty sure that just gives them a civil war and then they fight themselves. And we intervene on their behalf, basically. Then once it's over, you gain all their territory, and then with one more focus down, you core it. You core it, and get some extra factories, political power, no, not political power, manpower. So, overall it's good. You also get the resources too. And the tungsten is amazing. You also get some chromium too, if you make really strong tanks. Which I might go down the route of mediums, and then just stack armor. And just Rough Rider over France, Germany, and Italy. But the issue is the factories. I don't have a lot. Oops, no. Want to produce casts, and lots of it, because we don't have tank tech right now. So we'll just spend casts, put a little bit into fighters, and we'll upgrade our industry again. Never forget your industry. I think your industry is probably the most important tech to get, because you get extra construction speed, factory output, and the ability to build more in your territory. Which means you get, it's overall a lot better, in my opinion. Whereas if you forget to upgrade your industry, you'll fall behind the other major nations. Because they will definitely focus on their industry. Alright, so now we revisit this battle line. And, I think I'm not sure which route to go. I think I go for the... We'll get war propaganda against Portugal. I think we'll go for collective recovery efforts, the extra infrastructure. That will help a ton in build speed and resource gain. which means we will not be dependent upon anybody. Can I fix up my laws? No. You're stuck on closed economy, so you can't export goods, which means you don't get civilian factories from exporting. Something to keep in mind too. Alright, and now we annex them. And just like that, we have Portugal. As well as their ships, I believe. Which we add to our fleet. And look at that, 69 ships. Okay, so we will delete those Portuguese troops. We don't want them at all. And we'll start prepping for the war with France, I think. Which also means we need to prepare for the war with the Brits too. So we'll just keep training and deploying troops. We'll need a lot for our escapades. And in the meantime, we'll just go down our focus tree and eventually this one. Once we get the knows no borders, then we attack, because that 75% reduction is amazing. Communal autarky is good too. This is good. And this is just fortifications, which you don't really need. Global Defense Council, so this, I think this is, yeah, that's just coring decisions basically. And planting the seeds is you stage coups, essentially. That's the general gist of it. You stage a coup, and they flip to anarchism and a civil war. You join that civil war, and I believe, I could be wrong, similar to the Portuguese thing. Once you win the civil war, you annex them. I think. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong, but that's what I think happens. But for now, we just relax, take a break from warring, from killing everything in our immediate area, and we build up. Keep up to date on our infantry and artillery. Our tanks we're going to have to leave behind for now, just because there's nothing we can do for tanks. So building civilian factories, we'll just add more civilian factory construction speed. Might as well. But yeah, for the most part, from here on out, you can do what you will. You can just take out the Axis, you can take out the allies and side with the Axis. I don't think you can join factions anymore, though. Let's see. Has to join faction. Nope, you're not allowed to. That's another. And we just keep